Friends, I'm Saurabh Pandey, and in this video, I'll be continuing my course Scrum the Fundamentals. In this video, I'll be talking about Scrum and particularly why we need to follow Scrum. So, let's say you have a project and you have an idea, and definitely you want to reach market faster so that you can make money from market. But you are wondering how to begin and where to begin because we don't usually have all the understanding of how to build something from the scratch. So let me give you two options. One, a waterfall traditional model. Other one, which is gaining more popularity in these days, agile or Scrum. Scrum is one of the framework borrowing the ideas from Agile Manifesto. So let's say you started your project using waterfall. What exactly is a waterfall? Waterfall, you can consider it as a relay race where people tend to work in sequence and often alone. So, if you would have seen a relay race, there is always a pressure on that individual to run faster and reach to the next person. Now, think of our agile software development model and think of this waterfall model. You will certainly find something different. But before I jump to the agile software model, Scrum, let's talk more about waterfall. In waterfall, you will definitely expect result to appear late. Why? Because as I said, it follows a relay race kind of model where requirements are done by a set of people or one particular person who will spend some time forming the requirement, maybe in 200 pages to document or 300 pages to document, and then it is given to a designer, an architect, who will basically design and freeze and then give a sign off so that developers can start looking at the design and start development. And then after a certain period of time they will start doing the development. They have done the development, they will hand it over to QA. That development has done the sign off, you go ahead and do the testing, and by the time it has gone to production or maintenance phase, you will see that your idea or the project which you started has already lost the the popularity in market because something new has already come up. So that's the reason I say that waterfall can be a slow approach. So what is an alternative to us? The alternative for us is a scrum. Scrum is a game, is a team game. Consider is a framework which has a lot of pieces. You will understand slowly the other pieces. But consider for now, it is actually a strategy, a product development strategy, where complete development team works as a unit and they all reach a common goal. So they all start together, they all work together, and they all reach together to the common goal. So let's understand now Scrum little bit more. If we want to follow Scrum, then where should we begin? You just have to start a sprint and get the result. When I say get the result, it doesn't mean that you will immediately, understand and you will go to the production. No, you will start a sprint, let's say a 2 week sprint or 3 week sprint. I'll talk more about sprint or this Scrum units more in my next lessons. But consider sprint for now as a 2 week sprint where you did some uh, POCs, you did some tech spikes, or you built some small functionality and you started visualizing your project and your idea. And then customers or other stakeholders start giving you review feedback. So that's how you begin in Scrum. Scrum framework looks something like this. We'll be dealing with each of the pieces more in detail in future lessons, but consider for now that you have a set of PBIs, which you call as a product backlog, a development team, which takes the highest priority PBIs into sprint planning, and then they set a common goal for them. And then they start a sprint, and this sprint is nothing but the execution cycle where daily basis they do a scrum. Daily basis they meet, they talk, they basically live that particular sprint on a daily basis to be able to release something which is useful to the market. And end of the sprint you do review and retrospection. I'll talk more in detail for each of the events. For now, you understand this Scrum framework from this picture. It is very uh, clear and concise. So in this video, how I want to finally conclude my thoughts are: if your highest priority is to satisfy the customer through early and continuous delivery of valuable software, if you want to welcome changing requirements even late in development, if you wish to harness change for the competitors' advantage, and if you wish to deliver working software frequently, from a couple of weeks to a couple of months, with a preference to a shorter time scale, then definitely you should go for Scrum. And I hope through this video you would have understood why you should go for Scrum. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you. Bye bye.